Welcome back to the Bakula Ice Arena for the final time this week. We have the last game of the U-19 format here in the JWHL hockey broadcast. Once again, I am Josh Sperber, and we have a matchup that could be good, though it's the bottom two teams in the major junior division. The Boston Shamrocks made some noise, but could not come away with a win to end off last night after a loss to the Ottawa Lady 67s. And NEHC, the New England Hockey Club, still looking for a win this season. They're 0-13 so far. The Boston Shamrocks have put together 2 victories, but 8 losses. In goal for the Shamrocks, you see number 33, Bryn White, junior out of Denver, Colorado, who has won both games, who's been in the net both games for the Shamrocks' victories. As for Angela Hawthorne, the senior goalie for the New England Hockey Club, she lost 7-1 against Ottawa last Saturday, getting pelted with 40 shots on goal and saving 33 of them. So it could be a high-scoring one, but we won't know until we see the teams play. And now Katie Campoli goes into the boards for NEHC as the Shamrocks try to regain control. And now the Shamrocks have it. Wrist shot deflected by Campoli. And now the puck goes up the boards, and the refs will not flag for icing as White comes out to control it for the Shamrocks, giving it to Ashley Kiveni. Shamrocks taking it behind their own net. And that puck almost hit the referee in the back corner there as Vautour loses it. And now the New England Hockey Club sends it across the ice, and the refs whistle for icing. So we'll have the face-off in front of the NEHC net. Riley Nichols coming out to take it for the Boston Shamrocks. She has 4 goals and 4 assists so far this season. And the Shamrocks centering pass, and a good idea, but not executed. NEHC able to get some sticks in the mix there to prevent that goal coming from behind. And we have, early on, with just under 2 minutes elapsed, we have our first penalty of the contest. Riley Nichols may have hooked some players on NEHC after a stick was dropped, and she'll head to the penalty box for 2 minutes. So against the New England hockey team that does not have a lot of success on this power play. And they've really struggled mightily in all aspects this season. But Katie Campoli has 3 points so far as the senior takes it behind the net, trying to lose some Shamrock defenders as that one's slapped away, cleared by Haley Maudlin. Now to trap it is Hawthorne. NEHC moving up the ice. Savannah Willard taking it down the right wing. Willard loses track. Schneiders tries to pick it up. Ends up towards the center. And now the Shamrocks try to fight Schneiders for it in the corner. Boston coming up with it. And they look to clear it. The wrist shot is blocked. That was Maxie Bird. Couldn't get it near the goal. And now New England has it again. Deflected from behind the net. Hannah Labby, recent addition to this team, scored against Ottawa last night. And that's a nice pad save. And another shot. This one is taken in the chest protector from Bryn White. And her last game, she played 1 period in the loss against the Pride. Allowed just 1 goal, saving 14. She has won the last 2 starts Well, she was in. Coming the 2 wins for the Boston Shamrocks when she spelled Alexa Matsis, the Northeastern commit, who we saw here yesterday. And the Shamrocks control it in their defensive zone as Riley Nichols is ready to leave the penalty box, standing up against it. And that shot, another pad save by Bryn White, number 4 on the day for her, as Nichols is released. And New England completes another power play without a goal as White covers up on the shot. So a face-off now on the right side of Bryn White. It will be taken by Jocelyn Houdinish, another Floridian on this Boston team, as the Shamrocks win it. Whistle is blown, and we're going to retake this face-off. And a big line change for the Shamrocks, getting some new forwards on the ice. One of them is Kaylee Carteret, who will take the face-off but will not control it, as New England appears to be in control, more offensive possessions so far in this contest. And New England takes the shot, pad save from Bryn White. Schneiders thought she had her beat near post. And now it's back in the defensive zone. Rebecca Aid controlling it. Now Snow passes it up the rink. And that one's whistled off sides as Catherine Fox, who's wearing a slightly different jersey than the rest of her teammates with purple letters. They're the face-off now, second time rather, in New England zone. Hannah Labby didn't play for this Shamrocks team until Friday. Made her presence known with a lone goal in the loss to Lady 67s as the shot from Nancy Benedict goes wide. Now fighting in the corner for it is Taylor Markstein. Centering it towards the middle, too strong for Labby, but that's picked up by Sydney Vautour. Towards the middle, going to Benedict, slap shot, and that is collected by the goalie. A nice save from Angela Hawthorne. 14.5 to go so far, no score just yet, as Jocelyn Houdinish takes the face-off for Boston. Wins it easily, but Riley Nichols can't hang on, too quick. Now New England trying to push it up, giving chase. And the puck comes out towards the center. Shamrocks trying to find it, they can't. New England frantically trying to slap the ball away as the shot near post would have been wide anyway, but Deere fires it into the glove of Hawthorne. Katarina Deere yet to score this season. And the only stat she's registered was a minor penalty in the Shamrocks' loss on Friday. Shamrocks, maybe the most well-traveled American team, as that one poked away. Couple shots on net. Hawthorne standing her ground. And it looked like Kayla Thompson had some chances. And there's one that's going to go in. A long fight in front of the net. And it's Kaylee Carteret who finally gets on the end of it to open up the scoring. And that's got to be frustrating for Hawthorne. The puck is in front of the net so many times. You saw a lot on that possession. The entire New England team standing in front of Hawthorne, trying to slap the puck away. And eventually, a Shamrocks player is going to poke through. and that's exactly what Kaylee Carteret did. Her 3rd goal on the season. And we have a score. Shamrocks in need of a boost after that big loss to Ottawa. And that could be it here. And a potential breakaway. The Shamrocks can't capitalize as Kayla Thompson's shot knocks off Hawthorne's stick. Another attempt, this one going wide, and now Labby trying to collect it. She does. Labby in the corner. Fought away. Sydney Vautour controlling in the center. That one's taken away, and it's collected again by Katarina Deer. And New England trying to push it forward. That's Peyton Nagy. She won't be able to get there in time. Sydney Vautour to Labby. Swarmed by 2 New England defenders, one being Alex Snow, and she tumbles down to the ice and the whistle's blown. That's going to be a penalty on Alex Snow. She already knows. 2 minutes in the box. And Boston, a goal ahead, now a player ahead. Extra opportunity for the Shamrocks. 2nd penalty already in this contest. 1st for Boston. They had a power play against Ottawa last night that they weren't able to capitalize on. Already equaled their scoring output from that performance. Let's see if they can get another here. Good opportunity for Maudlin going wide. Trying to center it, but instead knocking it off the pad of Hawthorne is Riley Nichols. And Labby dishes it out to Trishelle Bunn. Now Nichols inside, and that won't do anything. Pass took a deflection. 10 for Houdinish. Going all the way down, and Trishelle Bunn from Manitoba able to collect it. And now Bunn heading up the ice, dodging defenders. And that shot is stopped by Angela Hawthorne. And that defense from New England has been a problem all season long. Unable to prevent shots, and Hawthorne just has to face a ton of them. And that one deflected. Hawthorne knocks that away with her stick. She's seen now over 470 shots on goal this season, more than any other goalie in this league. Because New England not able to close out well enough on defense. That one knocks off her pads. New England gets the rebound. Or Boston gets the rebound with Cavani. Shot, pad, save. Still players around the net. As Snow gets up from the box. Slap shot wide. It looks like it came off the glove of Hawthorne. And that one's going all the way to the other side. No icing called as Nancy Benedict controls it. Pass it ahead too far for Cavani. Now Benedict. And the penalty is released. Alex Snow back on the ice, and the Shamrocks fail to convert on their power play opportunity. Off the pad of Hawthorne, that looked dangerous. She didn't really see where that ball was clearly. Now it's Willard trying to start something for New England. Instead, the puck trickles to Trishelle Bunn. Rebecca Day. Now the Shamrocks trying to set something up. A wrist shot from Bunn. She gets her own rebound. Great save. And a goal now. Angela Hawthorne can't control the rebound. And that one is knocked in by the Shamrocks. Looks like it was Houdinish who got on the other end of it. And Boston has a 2-0 lead over their New England counterpart. So for Houdinish, 3 goals on the season so far. And it's another defensive lapse. This time, the fault is really towards Angela Hawthorne. She failed to control that rebound. Another problem area for this New England hockey club. Reeling, trying to find a win. They've let up 101 goals now this season, double that of any other team in this division. And it's plain to see why. Defense isn't closing out, and they're not focused enough trying to get those rebounds. But the Shamrocks certainly are with those poke checks, getting the ball loose, and Carteret knocking it up the ice as Alex Robertson on the chase, dueling with Cordy Campbell. And that shot covered up by Hawthorne. A little more than halfway done with this first quarter, and the Shamrocks with 2 goals, each coming from a different score. It was Houdinish, and it was Carteret. And now the New England Hockey Club trying to run. Willard has it taken from her. Carissa Lewa tried to respond, could not. And a chip up from the Shamrocks gives possession back to New England. Now Labby, across the ice, off the wall, dodging the ref. And that's a nice little pass there from Vautour. Into open ice, wrist shot, easy pad stop for Hawthorne. Taylor Markstein unable to mark that past Hawthorne. Now Rebecca Aid knocks up around the scorer's table. Riley loses it. Now for Houdinish. Goal already today. Trying to pass towards the center. Riley Nichols can't come up with it. That one's deflected behind the net and back towards Hawthorne, who covers up. So we'll have a face-off to the right side of Angela Hawthorne with almost 8 minutes exactly on the clock. Jocelyn Houdinish will take it. Riley Nichols, wrist shot deflected. And that one might hit a bad place on Nicole Schneiders. Now Maudlin inside. Riley Nichols, wrist shot, stopped by Hawthorne. She kicks it back out. Alex Snow trying to recover. Up against the wall, on the ground. And the ref stops the play. Line change for the Shamrocks, offense and defense, leaving the ice. New England will change their forward line. Nicole Schneiders remains. Face-off won by Katie Campoli. Shamrocks now control. Shot deflected. Bouncing around in the middle once again. Another shot, this one wide. Sent by Kaylee Carteret. Now the puck's in the left corner. Battle for it. Campoli digging it out. Trying to start possession. That one's taken away and a missed shot. Great opportunity on the one-time from Kayla Thompson. Now Thompson. Checked into the wall. A big hit. That might be a boarding call on Maxie Bird, and it looks like it is. And the ref making sure Bird knows that she's got a minor penalty coming her way. And Maxie Bird stepping into the box, her 5th minor penalty in now 16 games for New England. Ref talking it over, just explaining why that hit was a penalty, it seems. As Shamrocks are on the power play for the 2nd time. Unable to convert in the last one. Now it's back in the hands of their captain, Trishelle Bunn. Offsides. Player there before the puck, that was Riley Nichols. Maxie Bird shouting directions from the penalty box as her teammate Cordy Campbell lines up to take the faceoff. Correction, that's Peyton Nagy. Now it's Bunn after Shamrock win it. Now Maudlin giving chase. That's stopped by Nagy. Shamrock trying to get in their power play set as Labby takes it away and gives it behind. Flipped up and across the rink. No icing called as Trishelle Bunn is there. Bunn spinning, trying to avoid Savannah Willard, keeping it behind her own net. About a minute to go on the penalty. That's a slip from Vautour. Slows up the offensive set. Now it's Kaylee Carteret. Pass inside, no one there. Ashley Caveni unable to find a recipient on that pass. That shot one time off the post, and Hawthorne diving backwards to cover that up. A good idea from Cindy Vautour. She had an open look at the net, but Angela Hawthorne stopped it, and that one almost trickled in anyway. But able to get her glove behind her and on it quickly enough so it did not cross that line. Face-off, one for Boston. The shot up top stopped by Hawthorne. Ashley Caveni was the shooter, and now she's chasing the puck, going to the Boston side of the ice. Caveni taking it up herself, avoiding the check from Levinson. Down the right side, cross-ice pass, shot, stopped because it was high. Kaylee Carteret, the shooter. Boston maintaining control. Now the Shamrocks lose it against their own boards, and Levinson's running but loses the puck. Houdinish taking it up the middle. Houdinish down the left side. Turn around, finding an open teammate. As we are at even strength, Maxie Bird coming back on. Bird collects the puck. Spins around to try and avoid the oncoming Maudlin. Shamrocks regain it. Labby fighting. Maudlin fighting, losing it. And here comes New England, but that pass just too far, and Dina Akers able to come up with it. Now Willard controlling it on the right wing. Flinging it down the boards, intercepted by Trishelle Bunn. Heads up play there from Robertson. Now Willard on the board, taken away by Akers. Snow up top. Raquel Aid falls to the ground. Unsuccessful attempt to take it from Yamaguchi. And now the Shamrocks lose it again. Yamaguchi has it behind her own net. She throws it the other way to Raquel Aid. Now Deere. And a wrist shot way over the net there. I'm not sure if that was a shot or just a throwaway to change lines from Carteret. 3.5 to go with a 2-0 Shamrock lead here in the first quarter. First period, rather, and that's another icing call. And Levinson there chasing. And we have a face-off here on the left side. Anna Labby stepping into the circle to take it for the Shamrocks. And Labby can't control it, but Cindy Vautour fights and wins it. Almost intercepted, and that shot wide from Taylor Markstein. And that one going to Karina Deer all alone. Instead, pass it towards the center. And Ashley Cavani loses it. Now Deer. Fighting against the boards. Shamrocks can't come up with it until they do. Hannah Labby taking it down the ice, trying to nutmeg. Rebecca Aid almost does. The pass forward and a chip too high from Riley Nichols. Great idea on the breakaway, but the Shamrocks maintain control. Pass across the boards. That's Nancy Benedict with it. And she'll lose it. Maudlin trying to get it back. And that pass is intercepted by Ashley Cavani. And knocking it up the boards to herself is Nicole Schneiders, but it's taken away by Boston. Haley Maudlin down the left side. That's Maxie Bird coming in to take it from her. And giving chase and reaching the puck is Dina Akers with Raquel Aid. Puck pops out right to Thompson, who tries to control it with the oncoming New England attack. Now Carteret back to Thompson, down the right wing, looking for players forward. Shamrocks caught too far behind the New England defense. That one's taken away, and it goes behind the net, trickles out to the New England goalie Hawthorne, who covers up with 1:13 to go. As we get ready for another face-off to Hawthorne's right, Kaylee Carteret scored the opening goal in this game, and she takes the face-off. Carteret, the wrist shot, stop. High Hawthorne, and the ref blows the whistle to stop the play. High sticking is the call. And it's a third penalty on New England. This time, it's Savannah Willard in the box. She leads the team in penalty minutes with now 20. Multiple players in double digits in penalty minutes for this New England team, and the Shamrocks on the power play for a third time. Slap shot high, knocking off the glass. And Trishelle Bunn will go on the chase. This power play will carry over some into the next period. Bunn passing it backward. Now Maudlin. And it's Labby. Labby back to Riley Nichols. Boston has it behind their own net. Now Nichols with the move, loses the handle, colliding with another defender. And that's a penalty on Catherine Fox for tripping. Another one of these New England players with double-digit penalty minutes. Her 8th minor penalty of the season. And there will be a minute and 41 seconds more of man down. And the Shamrocks will head into the next period with a 5-on-3 advantage. We'll see what they can do with it. That shot is wide. That shot from Nichols hits off the outside of the net. 4 seconds. One last attempt on goal for the Shamrocks, and that'll do it for the first period. 2-goal advantage, 2-player advantage for the Boston Shamrocks heading into the second period. We'll be back with more JWHL hockey right after this break. Two-player advantage for the Shamrocks. In the penalty box is Savannah Willard and Catherine Fox. And a two-goal advantage for Boston as well. So an ideal situation for the Shamrocks looking to end off this tournament, which has been overall very difficult on a win. And now Houdinish controlling, back to Bunn. Houdinish on the right wing. Bunn in the center. Open look. Shot on net. Tipped and almost in the net. Hannah Labby almost added her second goal of the weekend. Cross-ice pass may have been deflected, but went awry. Now Trishelle Bunn to Houdinish. Back to the right side. Cross-ice pass, and Hawthorne covers up. Both penalized players are standing. Next to enter would be Savannah Willard. As a line change for New England, with about a minute gone by here in this second period. Now it's Benedict, passing it back up top, shot wide. That was Cavini. Benedict to Cavini. Back to Benedict on the right wing, toward the center, right side, saved. And we have one player fewer advantage for the Shamrocks. Unable to take advantage of this 5-on-3. We'll see about the 5-on-4 for another minute. Benedict slides it in, deflected right back to her. And that pass goes wide of Cavani. And now here come New England. New England wrist shot knocked away off the pad of Bryn White, shot from Lewa. And now the Shamrocks with the rush, trying to get an extra player goal. They squandered the 5-on-3, and they'll squander the 5-on-4 as well. So a two-player advantage over a course of a little over 2 minutes, and the Shamrocks unable to put another goal in the back of the net. Bunn looking for it up top. In low, Houdinish, the shot missed. And Houdinish controls it on the right. Now the shot deflected, knocked down by Maudlin. Can't come up with it in time for a shot. Maudlin tips it back, and a quick reaction save by Angela Hawthorne. So Hawthorne perking up in this quarter with an onslaught of Shamrock possession, able to make a great reaction save on that last one to prevent the Shamrock lead from growing any further. Now you'll see a face-off on her right-hand side. Hannah Labby in for Boston, beating out Levinson for that face-off. Trying to center the pass. Backhand shot snagged out of the air by Hawthorne. Sydney Vautour on the shot, and the ref still hasn't ran the clock in this period. Clock remaining at 17:47, now back running. Bunn up top, waiting to draw the defenders, trying to slide in that pass to Markstein, couldn't connect. Now it's behind the net. Akers fighting for it, whistle blows. And the ref motioning the benches as to what's going on, but clearly it's another penalty for Alex Snow. In her first weekend with the team, and 2 penalties already today for her, and it's another extra player situation for the Shamrocks. So 17 minutes, 25 seconds remaining in this second period. And another power play opportunity for the Shamrocks. They've failed to convert on all 4. And this time it's another 5-on-3 opportunity as Hansen enters the penalty box as well. So 2 5-on-3s for the Shamrocks in less than a minute apart from each other. And now Bunn controls it. She gives it to Hudenish. That one's poked away and sent forward, but Bunn takes that. Nicole Schneiders still fighting. Now Yamaguchi. She loses it. Maudlin on the chase. And that goes behind. And now Riley Nichols will start with it. Surprising amount of pressure in this 5-on-4. And the Shamrocks control it. Now Benedict unable to get a handle on that. Behind the net with Kayla Thompson. Thompson tries to pass it towards the center, avoids everyone, and the slap shot by Kaveni goes awry. Kaveni in her backhand, banging it behind towards the center, and a one-time on the rebound. It's another goal for Kayla Thompson, her 4th of this tournament. She had another one on Friday, and give that assist to Ashley Kaveni. Penalty is released, and the Shamrocks earn their first power play opportunity. So a 3-0 lead for Boston over New England, who looks well on their way to continuing their winless season. New England trying to make a charge. And the assistant captain, Maxie Bird, coming up with it behind her own net. Turning away, coming back towards the center, and that pass deflected. No flag thrown there as Taylor Markstein went to the ice. Now Bird looking for the shot, save, dropped it in at first, but Bryn White comes up with a stop and covers up with 15.5 remaining in the second period. So Vanna Willard on the face-off. New England controls. Coach barking orders from the bench. That one going over everyone's head. Logan Yamaguchi reaching for it. She's battling with Maudlin for it. Yamaguchi wins it, but pass it to Tracy Hudenish. The wrist shot stopped by Hawthorne. She's trying to find it, scrambling, and ends up covering up the puck. Jocelyn Hudenish had a nice angle at that far left corner. Hawthorne able to get enough on it. Almost lost it in the sea of black and white jerseys. Now Hudenish set to face off and winning it for the Shamrocks cleanly. Kaveni thought about the shot, tries to pass it to a cutting Riley Nichols, but she couldn't get there in time. The shot stopped again by Hawthorne. Stopped the initial effort with her stick, and the rebound attempted a putback was a trickly dribbler that she was able to cover up easily. Kaylee Cataret knocking it back. Now the shot off the stick of Hawthorne from Akers. Didn't think that was even on net, but Hawthorne swatted away anyway. Now the Shamrocks sending players to get it back. A nice pass inside. Kayla Thompson couldn't come up with it. Now Akers, left side. Benedict stopped by the pad of Hawthorne. Slap shot and another goal. Off the rebound again. That's where Boston's getting its money tonight. Dina Akers on the initial shot, and Alex Robertson taking out the trash and scoring her 3rd goal of the season. And Robertson next year will be a part of the inaugural program at Alvernia University. They'll play hockey in Division III, so she's excited to play at the next level after registering point number 6 in this JWHL season. So 4-0 in favor of Boston here as New England controls it. That one's flung towards the boards by Katie Campoli. And New England trying to get it centered, almost enough for Willard, who lost the handle amidst the Boston defenders. Willard sent it towards goal, and that one too strong for Carissa Liwa. Bunn gets it ahead way too hard, and that will be ruled an icing after Sydney Vautour couldn't handle Bunn's pass. Just under 14 to go as we face off in Boston's territory. And we have a goalie change for New England. Mackenzie Muir, the freshman, getting in the game. She suffered the loss in a 9-0 defeat against Balmoral Hall, who we just saw beat the Pride. 41 saves in that one. She's 0-4 on the season. Faced 291 shots on goal with a goals allowed average of .735 and a save percentage of a little over 85. Shamrocks trying to give Muir her first crack, and that's a nice move, but a great save from Bryn White. Anna Levinson, yet to register a point this season, and she made a great move with her stick, almost put New England on the board. 103 goals let up by the New England Hockey Club this season. More than double the goals allowed of any other team. They've faced more shots, they've scored fewer, and let up more goals than any team in the JWHL. And it's a big reason that they're 0-13 as Savannah Willard gets ready to take the face-off against Carteret. Willard wins it, and New England trying to push the ball up the rink. Now Carteret shooting it back to the wall, where Campoli tries to get it. She will not. Shamrocks control. Campoli fighting for it and winning it. Raquel Aid. And now here comes New England. Deke moves, and that one pushed wide by Carissa Liwa. Played her first game yesterday for this New England team. Just looking to make her mark. Showing some stick hand ability, but her pockets gets picked, and Cavani can't hang on to that pass, but Hawthorne can. So Hawthorne covers up with just under 12 to go in this second period, a 4-0 lead for the Shamrocks. 4 different goal scorers for Boston, as Hannah Labby wins the faceoff. Labby in her backhand. And the shot, easy stop by Muir. And her glove hand, now she has 4 saves already within minutes of checking into the action. And Cavani. The wrist shot blocked. Deflects down to the corner as Campoli's going to come up with it. Knocking it off the boards. And it's going to be a high sticking call. And that will mean Cordy Campbell is sent off. So the face-off down by Boston's end. Didn't see who on the Shamrocks committed the highest sticking penalty. But there were a couple players who put their blades up higher than it should be. Benedict fighting for it in the corner with Houdinish coming to help. And Benedict coming out with it. Houdinish passing it forward into the awaiting stick of Katie Campoli. And now Riley Nichols. Nichols settling it, passing it in. Weir with a nice tap save from her stick. And Mackenzie Weir controlling the pipe there. And stopping Boston on some great opportunities in front of the net. Benedict calling for it. The slap shot hitting the glass. Going wide by Riley Nichols. Houdinish. Akers losing it. And now up the ice comes Anna Levinson. She's shown some stick-handing ability, but yet to score as Benedict pins her against the wall. Dina Akers picks up the puck and throws it ahead to Kaylee Cataret. Here come the Shamrocks trying to advance the puck as Kayla Thomas is knocked down. There's Levinson on the hit, and a goal from the Shamrocks. Puck flying around, and New England is on the board. Katie Campoli, her second goal of the season, and her first this weekend. So New England on the board for the first time since Friday. And it is a 4-1 game halfway through the second period. So some life in these black jerseys as Trishelle Bunn tries to start the counter for Boston. Backhand flip by Markstein going nowhere. Deere collects the loose puck on the right wing. Goes past everyone. Trishelle Bunn can't knock it down, and icing will be called. Puck coming to Muir's zone. So Katie Campoli getting her first point since November. She had a goal, and both assists came in separate losses against Ridley College. And here she puts New England on the board as Rebecca Aid takes it. And that's Catherine Fox trying to advance it, but Sydney Vautour there. And a pass towards the center is intercepted by the Shamrocks. Now controlling it is Hannah Labby. Labby loses it. Markstein trying to pick it back up. And losing the puck there is Nicole Schneiders. But Lewa gets it back. Pass inside, looking for Schneiders. And there's Haley Modlin, open ice, wrist shot, glove save. Mackenzie Muir not backing down and throwing up her hands to snag that one out of the air. Face off with under 9 here in New England territory. And sometimes someone new in the cage could be enough help that is needed. Another glove save from Weir. She can't hang on, but New England comes up with it. And a high sticking penalty against Boston. Puck near center ice. And Levinson taking the face-off. Levinson winning it. And Maxie Bird picking it up on the right side. And that puck immediately taken towards the net by Houdinish. The pad of Mackenzie Muir turns it away. And Muir tracking that puck to the glove. Didn't want to cover it up, but Jocelyn Houdinish gave her no choice. So another face-off, this time to the right of Muir, with 6.5 remaining in this period. The goal scorer, Katie Campoli, back to take the face. Campoli gets it after losing the faceoff. Now Akers towards the center, Bunn. Bunn back to Akers on the right side. Akers slap shot. Deflection didn't work for Boston, and there's a scrum in front of Muir. Muir's looking for it, and it's New England that comes up with it, but Akers gets it after Robertson causes the turnover. Now Schneiders. New England passing it around, but it ends up in the stick of Trishelle Bunn. Bunn, the deflection saved by the pad of Mackenzie Muir. That was Kayla Thompson, who almost had her second one. Scratch that, make that Kaylee Caderet. But Muir has been unshaken since entering here in the second period. But still in line for the loss is Angela Hawthorne. And back come the Shamrocks. Easy glove save on the wrist shot from Katarina Deer. And Mackenzie Muir forces yet another face-off. I think there are some issues with the clock as the referee coming over to the scorers table. With 7:21 left here in the second period. So the timing is a little ahead here in the arena than it says on the broadcast, but now Boston controlling it on the left side with Cindy Latour. Latour pinned against the wall. Willard digs it out, and New England has possession, immediately squandered. And that's sent behind the boards by Katarina Deer. Now Bird. Bird gets hit. Willard trying to retain possession for New England. Bird there, unable to scoop that up, and Yamaguchi controls it. Flings it along the board. Now Boston getting it back as the puck flies out to Nancy Benedict. Muir out of her net to keep that for Maxie Bird. Bird, the assistant captain, fighting for it. Riley Nichols joining the fray. That one's knocked across ice, and Hudenish fakes the shot, can't control it, gets the puck back, and the ref whistles. And it's a cross check on Nancy Benedict, and New England will take their second power play of the game. Remaining in the penalty box is Alex Snow. 6.5 to go as the Shamrocks are down a player for the second time. And that one going out of reach of everyone. Muir back to get it. Instead, she let her teammate pick it up. Eder. Now Rebecca Aid. Lines changing for Boston. Uncontrolled power play. Now here come New England. And a player cutting. And Lewa waited too long with Anna Levinson streaking towards the goal. Campoli falling, still managing to fight her way to get that pass towards Anna Levinson. Levinson slipping and falling. And Boston tries to come up with possession, but Campoli fights it off. Pad stop, can't control it. But no one there to tap in the rebound for New England. Bryn White with another strong pad save. Yamaguchi taking it behind the net. Trying to set up a more organized power play. Here's Willard down the right side. Willard making the move inside, back outside. Willard on her backhand, turns around and loses possession. Now Schneider's taking it behind the net. Going up the left wing. Now Bird to Campoli, looking for her second. She has it stripped, and that one is chipped towards the other end of the ice, right to the stick of Mackenzie Muir, who tossed it behind for Maxie Bird. Chased by Vautour. Now Campoli. The shot into the glove of Bryn White. And Kate Snow is released from the penalty box. And she'll be able to rejoin her team at her next availability. Catherine Fox in to take the face-off against Boston's Kaylee Cataret. 4.5 to go as Campoli passes it forward. And we are at even strength, but New England's threatening with players crashing the net. Flipping it towards the center is Nagy, or Liwa rather, but to no avail. Now Liwa controlling it on the left wing. Campoli looking for it. And Boston coming up with it. Dita Akers. And Kayla Thompson throwing it ahead. And it ends up around the boards and in the hands of Alex Robertson. Hudenish loses it. Campoli in center ice, cutting down the left wing. Wrist shot saved into the chest protector of Bryn White. And it's difficult to place those shots from that distance. And Campoli served it right into the protector of Bryn White. 3.5 remaining in the second period. And Fox sends that forward. Stopped by the stick of Bryn White. And now Cavini sends it ahead. Snow on the ice for the first time since her penalty. Riley Nichols. High shot wide. And chasing now is Levinson. Hudenish going around her own net. Shamrocks maintaining control. That pass is tipped. Kate Snow on the chase. She'll get to it easily and turn ahead as the Shamrocks change their lines. Riley Nichols falling down on her way to the bench. And the ref blows the whistle. Be an icing penalty. And now the puck will drop to the left of Mackenzie Muir. Savannah Willard taking the face-off against Hannah Labby. Puck drops. Face-off won by Labby as that one served in by Akers, knocked away by the stick of Muir. Stretching to get it is Sydney Vautour. And that one bounces off the boards and away from Taylor Markstein. Aid can't handle it. Akers now controls down the right wing. Serves it in right into the chest of Maxime Weir, who flicks it up for Campoli. Schneiders still controlling it down the right wing. Campoli. Shot tipped off the stick of Labby. Benedict loses it. Akers recovers. And now Boston almost has a breakaway. And that's Anna Levinson controlling. And the Shamrocks looking for it. Akers finds it behind her own net. Campoli takes it away. The shot wide. And the pass is deflected. And now Boston controls it, but it's lost to Rebecca Aid. Aid down the right side, behind the net in her backhand. Try to get it to Campoli with no success. And a penalty called with 1:10 remaining in the second period. And it's a hit to the head, so a long penalty for Alex Robertson. I believe the ref said it's going to be a 10-minute penalty for Robertson. And she has just served time for 2 so far. She'll be joined in the box now by Taylor Markstein. So it's a big opportunity for New England. They're down 3 goals with a large chunk of time of extra player opportunity, but it's Houdinish who looked to turn towards the goal before she was tripped up. Now Lewa throws it ahead to Levinson. Shamrocks controlling their own zone. Levinson trying to take it away. Lewa missed it. And Bird gets it back. Not before Houdinish picks up the loose puck. Glove saved by Muir. Rebounded behind by Vautour. Houdinish looking for it. As time dwindles here in the second period. Cavini. Taken away, and now it's Lewa taking it down the left wing. To Schneiders. Losing it, trying to find it again. Tries to deke Dina Akers and can't. And that should do it with the puck in the stick of Kayla Thompson. So New England gets a goal back, and Boston has a big penalty after that second period. In the box will be Alex Robertson for another little while. And we'll take a break as the Zambonis come clean the ice at the Pagula Ice Arena. We'll be right back with the one final period here on this great JWHL weekend here in Hockey Valley. And we're back for one final period here at the Pegula Ice Arena here in beautiful State College, Pennsylvania. A penalty in the box for Boston, but a 3-goal lead over the last place team in this JWHL league. The nets are set, and we're just waiting on the referees here. 4 different goal scorers for the Shamrocks. And Katie Campoli putting New England on the board in the last period. For Boston, goals coming from Alex Robertson, Jocelyn Houdinish, Kayla Thompson, and Kaylee Cataret as the refs re-enter the rink here as we get ready to start off this final period. So after a hit to the head by Alex Robertson, who currently sits in the penalty box, the Shamrocks are down a player for an extended period of time as they get ready to start the final period. 6 tapping against the wall as Kaylee Cataret wins the opening faceoff for Boston. Cataret there blocked by Bird, and now Campoli taking it behind her own net, trying to start the attack for New England. And Campoli goes to ground after the hit from Thompson. Shamrocks controlling. Hard hit forward as that one smacks against the board. Cataret seeing a chance, tries to dribble around Campoli but cannot. Levinson coming on from the bench stops that. And an easy snag for Bryn White on that shot by Carissa Liwa. Leads to the first face-off to the left side of the junior keeper. Levinson handles the face. Now Snow, that's intercepted as the penalty is released in the 2 minutes. So Taylor Markstein will re-enter the fray. But we'll have another 8 minutes before you see Alex Robertson on the ice again. So we're at even strength. New England still yet to score on a power play opportunity. As that one is whistled for icing, we'll head back into New England zone. And the Shamrocks, we've heard their U-16s, they do not play today, but they were out here last night in yesterday's loss to the Ottawa Lady 67s. From the end of their game to the end of this one, the Shamrocks U-16 club was out in these stands chanting and cheering for their older teammates. So it's good to see the unity in between these two programs as that shot is lifted and stopped by the blocker of Mackenzie Muir. But Boston maintaining possession as Maudlin loses control a little bit. The offense has to reset. Shot lifted in by Riley Nichols, blocked by Maxie Bird. And now New England losing possession, trying to center it. Unsuccessfully is Haley Maudlin. She lost her hand a little bit there. White ready. But Deere controls it, and the pass now is intercepted by Liwa. Liwa going behind the net on the right side and passing it upwards to Aid. Pass right to the blade of Maudlin. He now comes off. Sorry, that was Deere. And now it's Akers on the left side to Benedict, who passes it ahead to the falling Thompson. Cataret tries to collect it. She's got it coming up the top, and that one deflects off of a stick. Not sure if it was that of Muir or one of the New England defenders, but the deflected shot as Benedict exits the game for Trishelle Bunn. The Shamrock captain looking for the puck up top. As sticks interlock there with Sydney Vantor on the side. Another low shot and a couple of saves from Weir. Staying on top of that one. Another stick save, Mackenzie Weir. And 3 saves in that sequence for the freshman netminder. And a collision. Labby knocked into Trishelle Bunn. Still gets the shot off. Stick save, not in time as Weir gets back to her post. As Taylor Markstein almost put that one in. We've seen a couple goals off the rebound from Boston already today, and Taylor Markstein almost had another. And Hannah Labby with a nice move, getting outside on the wing, wrist shot, glove save, easy pickings for Mackenzie Weir. Just under 16 minutes to go in this contest. And it looks like the U-16 Shamrocks are back to cheer on their U-19 teammates as that shot is lifted at wide of the cage by Hudenich. Hudenich looking to get the puck back, so is Maudlin. Maudlin gets there. Center pass, and that one's deflected. Looks like Campoli got there before Weir could. Now Levinson scoops it along the boards, recovered by Benedict. Now Akers, Hudenich, Riley Nichols, passing it towards the center, and away from Maudlin. Bird falls, Maudlin there, and Maudlin will get whistled. As the ref comes to score, is able to discuss the call. So a 2-minute minor penalty for Haley Maudlin, her first this game, 6th overall this season. And it's a 4th power play for the New England Hockey Club. They have yet to score a goal in extra player opportunities. Savannah Willard on the faceoff. She wins it for New England. Taking it up the ice now is Yamaguchi. Down the left side, she lost it. Willard can't control on the stick. And a nice scoop up over the outstretched stick of Kaveni. And Kaveni now fighting for it beyond the net. Willard comes in from the left side, unsuccessful. And that is a dangerous pass. Almost landed on a Shamrock stick from Alex Snow behind the net. Willard recovers, bounces it to Yamaguchi. Yamaguchi still controlling it. And now she loses it to Trishelle Bunn, the Shamrock captain. Kaveni tosses it up the ice. The ref holding off the icing call as Weir comes out to trap the puck. Half a minute remaining on the penalty. And that one goes behind once again. Meir knocks it away. Labby scoops it up against the board. Back pass. Chasing is Markstein. She's got it now on the right wing. Labby up top. Back to Markstein. Rolling around the boards to Hannah Labby. Labby loses it to New England's defensive pressure, but gets it right back. Markstein wrists her off the outside of the net. Weir got a piece of that one. Under a minute remaining in this penalty as Levinson drags it up the ice. Benedict fighting Levinson for it. She back passes. Akers there to intercept. Puck travels back up top. Wrist shot scooped and offside called on Kiara Leah. Actually, I think that's Carissa Lewa, rather. So a face-off at center ice, Catherine Fox and Riley Nichols, won by Fox. And a great poke check from Hudenich to prevent the shot attempt from Nicole Schneiders. And the penalty is released. We are at even strength as Haley Maudlin returns to the ice. Now the puck up top and rung around to the awaiting Maudlin. Her first touch since coming back from the box. That one almost rolled in past everyone. So Muir lost track of it. Maudlin to the center, and that was not able to be handled. And Maudlin going back on defense. Great job checking the puck away from Carissa Liwa. Now Bunn knocking it back to the left side. And that one's knocked down by Rebecca Aid. Boston still in position to recover. They do. Sydney Vautour, but she goes down. And it looks like Logan Yamaguchi has it. That one knocked too high. Vautour fighting for it behind the net with Rebecca Aid. Aid comes up with it. Labby there now to try and dig it away. New England recovers. Schneider's taking it down the right wing. Passing ahead, rolling around the boards. Dina Akers will get there first, followed closely by Peyton Nagy. And Labby comes up with it. She'll take it the other way. Looks to pass across the boards, finding the goal scorer, Carteret. But that one goes past everyone for an icing. And the puck will go in the Shamrock zone with 11:43 to go in this final period. Taking the face-off is Anna Levinson for New England. And she'll knock it forward. Kicked aside by Bryn White. Bunn. Not sure if she lost it or passed it, but it ends up in the stick of Katarina Deer. And all alone, the Shamrocks can't put it in. Kayla Thompson by herself, but Mackenzie Meir took it away with that glove save as the Shamrock change their player personnel on the ice. Jocelyn Hudinich taking the face. Kicking back to Benedict. She's got space up top. Shot deflected and caught by Muir. We'll have another face-off this time on the opposite side, and Riley Nichols will take it for the Shamrocks. Savannah Willard for New England. She wins it. Aid controls, but the puck squirts to Nancy Benedict. Now Aid. Losing it. Willard trying to find it. Nichols there in the corner. Aid comes back to get it. Now Raquel Aid tries to chip it away and does so, but Dina Akers recovers for Boston. And that one missed the stick of Sydney Vautour. And now Alex Snow will hold on to it. Shamrocks controlling. Hudinish can't hang on to it. And Rebecca Aid scooping it away. And a great move, but tripped up there was Schneider's. Katarina Deer on the hit for the Shamrocks as Mackenzie Muir forces a face-off. We are right about at the halfway point as New England slow to come up to the circle. Labby wins the face-off for Boston. And that pass is sent curling away from Sydney Vautour. Now Schneider's bringing it up the right wing. Schneider's around the board. Deer is there. She'll send it back the other way. Now Labby unable to get enough stick on it, but still enough control of that puck. Puck taken away by Sydney Vautour. Great heads-up defense, cutting right to the ball. And a clean check from Maxie Bird wins the puck. Stick handling and the shot deflected away. Katarina Deer knocking that puck out of Bird's stick and preventing the shot. Potential shot attempts thwarted. And that's Labby. Now Levinson loses it to the oncoming Devaney. And that one is sent forward. Onside is Cadorette looking for her second. Deacon, the keeper, away, but the pipe denies her. Kaylee Cadorette had Muir on her heels, but was unable to sneak that in past the far post. Very close to extending Boston's lead back to 4. But we're under 9 now, as that puck is knocked down by Nancy Benedict. And she'll set up the Shamrock offense. Looks like she's going to take in herself. High wrist shot, tracked well, and caught by Mackenzie Muir. And with that, Alex Robertson is eligible to be played again. Some cheers coming from the U-16 Shamrocks, as Hudenich lines up to take the face-off. Carolyn Fox checks off. Hudenich wins that cleanly, and it's Bunn. Slap shot, glove save by Muir. Rebound coming out to Alex Snow, but Boston controls. High wrist shot blocked. And now Nichols will throw up to Bunn up top. Bunn towards the middle, pass deflected by Raquel Aid, and she might have a breakaway. Defenders coming back for the Shamrocks, and Deere blocks that one. Puck into the stick of Willard, and that one goes to Bryn White's glove. Another big save for the junior out of Denver, Colorado. She's won both games so far this season for the Shamrocks and looks to make it 3 as there's a timeout on the ice. Looks like Boston may have called the timeout there. So a win here doesn't really change the standings. Shamrocks are 7 points behind Ottawa after that loss last night. But they could close the gap, and New England could get themselves on the board if they can manage to come back this season. They're still winless so far this season. But Boston looking to close this one out after losing by the same scoreline last night on this very ice. So the Shamrocks getting ready to take back to the ice here at the Pegula Ice Arena, which has been open since September of 2013. Has a record of 74 consecutive sellouts for the college hockey season, where the Penn State Nittany Lions hockey team plays, recently coming off of a win against the 5th-ranked Notre Dame Fighting Irish. But now we'll settle in for some hockey here as Anna Levinson takes the face-off for New England and wins it. But it looks like the Shamrocks may control. Losing her stick there is Taylor Markstein, and Bird fires it back. Shot from distance from Campoli. And that one is now back in the New England zone. Campoli with it. Looking to come up, taken away. Markstein has it poked out. And now Benedict tries to get it back. Launched the puck too far up the boards, and Maxie Bird takes it for New England. That's Levinson, loses it, and a great move from Kiveni. Kiveni, the shot, and that is stopped by Muir after she lost her handle. Riley Nichols tried to finish the job but could not. Levinson taken up with speed, going down to left wing, trying to center the pass, but good defense by Dina Akers getting her stick in front of it. And now it's the Shamrocks trying to go up the ice, and they'll be called, no, they won't be called for icing. Muir is back to retrieve it. Cadorette looking for it. And the puck kicks out to Dina Akers. Now Bunn. All the way up the ice on sides is Thompson. And Thompson tries to flip it back, but into the oncoming skater, Kate Snow. And a one-time shot missed from Hudenich, but she gets her own rebound. Hudenich coming back up top. looking for an open player. Pass deflected to Nichols. Nichols, the wrister blocked by Snow. Now Bunn back to Nichols. Nichols falling to the ground out from the check by Fox. Now Modlin looks to wrap it around. Back to Nichols, into the pads of Mackenzie Weir, and we have a face-off with 6:17 remaining. Savannah Willard among the forwards that come on for New England, joined by Natala Eder. And Willard will take the face-off and beat Riley Nichols. But the Shamrocks control it. Back in their back line. Nichols can't hang on. Campoli now controls it. She's the goal scorer for New England. Deep in Boston's zone. Deere knocks it away to Kaveni. Now Nichols, cross the ice. Good job by controlling it by Modlin. Modlin trying to get a shot on. The rebound doesn't go in, but that one does. Haley Modlin almost did that entirely on her own, but instead Jocelyn Houdinish picks up the rebound for her second goal of the game, 4 on the season, and her first multi-goal game of this year. But don't get it mistaken, that play was created by Haley Modlin on a great pass from Katarina Deere. Modlin made almost enough moves to score that one herself, couldn't tap in the rebound, but that rebound miss went right to the awaiting blade of Jocelyn Houdinish. And now Schneider's the cross-ice pass and a great save from Bryn White. Schneider's the right idea, but Bryn White all over that, sprawling on the ice to stop that puck from going in seconds after Boston extended their lead once again. So it's Labby taking the face-off. She loses it to Levinson, but White immediately covers up the puck. And the same two will reapproach the face-off circle, Anna Levinson and Hannah Labby. Labby, the recent addition, wins the face-off out to Dina Akers. Akers cuts back. Too far for Labby as Campoli knocks it away. Pass sent in, just missing the far post. Surprisingly close from Logan Yamaguchi. And Bird's shot is blocked, and now the Shamrocks have numbers. Markstein can't get it done, and Logan Yamaguchi there on the defense. So we'll have a face-off to the right of Mackenzie Weir, with Kaylee Cataret in to take it, lining up against Carissa Lewa. Covered up again by Muir, and we'll have another face-off. Cataret and Lewa as Fox checks off in favor of Nicole Schneiders. New England winning the face-off, but the puck cleared around the boards to the Shamrocks. And Raquel Aid looking for it. Pad save. Almost directed that one right to Kayla Thompson. But still a good stop from Mackenzie Weir. Let up just one goal in a period and a half. 4:20 to go in the third period. The Shamrocks cruising with a 5-1 lead. And here comes Cataret. Backhander stopped by Muir as she locks it up to force another face-off. 5 players changing on each team. As we're back to the face-off circle here in Hockey Valley. Riley Nichols winning the face-off for Boston. Benedict to Houdinich, looking for the hat trick, pad save by Mackenzie Weir. Kaveni back out to Benedict, another pad save, rebound controlled by Maxie Bird. And New England, Aaron passing, Nichols slap shotting the loose puck, and that's deflected but the Shamrocks will retain control. On the left side, Benedict missing the goal entirely, and Maudlin gets it back again with Burr on her heels. Benedict tries to trap it with her skate, kicks it aside, and Fox controls it. And now Peyton Nagy is running with New England, but that one goes too far away from everyone. Riley Nichols, puck taken away by Levinson as Nichols slips. Levinson bring it back to her own side of the ice as Yamaguchi takes it now. Now Schneider's, a great stick move, not great communication with her teammates as she seemed to be interfered with as the loose puck goes back to Schneider's and out off the deflection. And a goal from distance. I don't think Campoli realized she shot that one, but Katie Campoli from the blue line slides it in past Bryn White for her second goal of the contest, and the Shamrocks lead is back down to 3. Campoli, 2 shots from distance. This one clean into the side of the net. No deflections. And benefiting from some screening of Bryn White. But now Campoli has a career high, or a season high rather, with 2 goals in this game. And that puts the 2 on the board for New England. Yamaguchi trying to build off the momentum, fighting for the puck. She loses it to Vautour. Vautour, the slap shot, stick save by Mackenzie Muir. And now here comes Liwa. Tracked down by Cavani. Lab misplaces it, and now it's with Yamaguchi. Yamaguchi loses it. The Shamrocks have it. The right side with Deere. A nice little flick pass to Labby. Shamrocks have numbers. Labby pulling it aside. Up the right wing. To Robertson. Cavani from the top. Deflected. Hits the glass. Back to Riley Nichols. Deere looking for it. Thompson gets it behind the net. Little pass too far out of her teammates. Cavani tries to come with it. Instead, it's loosed in the Shamrock zone. Dropping back is Alex Robertson to pick it up behind the line. Robertson to Thompson. To Carteret, who loses it. And Carteret recovers. Deflected off of Maxie Bird. And Dina Akers recovers it. Haley Maudlin now near the Shamrock bench with the poke check. Schneiders recovers. Bird. Akers again on the left wing. Now taken to the right side. Maudlin too far ahead, and Hudanich still chasing, but Snow right there to prevent it. Under a minute remaining. Shamrocks looking to add one last goal. Time ticking away on this great tournament here at the Bagula Ice Arena in State College. And Snow looks for it. Nichols. And a nice pass around everyone. That's Eder, Natalia Eder, looking to take it herself, and great defense there from Nancy Benedict to prevent a big breakaway opportunity. Benedict flicks it off the wall, but went too high and into the Shamrock bench with 22 seconds remaining. Natalia Eder, a junior, recent addition to this team, played her first couple of games for New England Hockey Club this weekend, getting in some action and showing sparks of talent with that breakaway. And it looks like it's a timeout for the New England Hockey Club. Talking some final things over in their last game here in Hockey Valley. And this will be the final telecast for the JWHL this weekend, but there are still plenty of more tournaments to come. The next one will be the week of February 3rd. It'll be a tournament played up in Rochester. We'll have all the action for you as we did this weekend on the JWHL YouTube page and, of course, the JWHL League website, broadcasting you some of the best junior women's hockey in the country. And we've seen some great games so far this weekend. I was on the community rink yesterday, saw a couple of overtime victories, some tightly contested contests, a lot of goals scored. It's just great action, and I know that weekend I will certainly be tuning in to the JWHL network on YouTube to check out some more of those games. There will be some more telecasts later in February and March as well. February, there will be a tournament in Minnesota that we'll have for you on the website. And, of course, the playoffs and championships in the month of March, the perfect month for any kind of championships at any level, high school or college. That's when the best championship games are played. And we'll have some great ones for you on the JWHL YouTube network. But 22 seconds left of hockey to savor as Anna Levinson lines up in the circle to face off against Carteret. Face off won by New England. New England trying for one last goal. Bird, the wrist shot, deflected, rolling behind the net. 10 seconds left as Schneider tries to find it. Levinson then ends up with it behind the net. Boston trying to keep it behind play, and they're going to hold on to it as Carteret dribbles out the clock as this final game in this great weekend here in the Bagula Ice Arena. So 5-2 is your final from the Varsity rink here at the Bagula Ice Arena. And what a game it has been. Excitement on both sides, but at the end of the day, it's the Shamrocks coming out with a win. Third win of the season for their team and for Bryn White. They remain at 7th in the Major Junior Division with 7 points, while the New England Hockey Club drops down to 0-14 and continues with a goose egg in the points column. Before we sign off for the last time here, there's a lot of people that I want to thank that made this great weekend happen, starting off with the people here at Penn State. There's, especially in the athletic department and the communications department, there's a lot going in to making a tournament like this happen, getting everyone here, and organizing this whole event. And Chris Whitmore, Kevin Sokovy especially, they did an exceptional job of organizing this fantastic event. And, of course, we couldn't have done it without the arena staff opening this place up, keeping everything running while we're here giving the games to you. And this is the first JWHL tournament in the Bagula Ice Arena, and it's certainly a place that we want to come back. An absolutely amazing venue for hockey at any level. And we definitely enjoyed our time bringing games to you from the Bagula Ice Arena. The JWHL management certainly is impressed with the stadium, and it is one of my favorite places to call a game without question. Thanks to the teams, the coaches, the players, everyone involved in the JWHL for making these long trips down here. We have teams coming from across Canada to play hockey here in State College, and we appreciate the ability to be able to watch you. We hope to have more tournaments here in State College. And, of course, from our broadcast team, our fantastic video crew, Danny and Kevin coming here on Thursday and getting everything set up so we could bring you up-to-the-minute live action starting on Friday yesterday. And it's been a lot of great hockey, something that I've certainly enjoyed, and I'll enjoy watching and covering more JWHL hockey for you starting in the weekend of February 3rd. As I mentioned, a tournament in Rochester is the next available telecast for the JWHL. More coming later in February, and, of course, the playoffs and championships in March. Once again, I'm Josh Sperber. Thank you all so much for tuning in to these games this weekend. It was my genuine pleasure to bring this right into your living room, and we hope to see you watching more games for the JWHL this season. Enjoy your holiday season, and have a happy and healthy new year to all of you.